Following his famous trial and unexpected release, the legendary British King Caractacus found himself in an impossible situation. The man who had fought Rome for 9 bloody years was now living freely in the imperial capital, residing in a magnificent palace on the Mons Sacer called the Palatium Britannicum, the Palace of the British. But Caractacus wasn't alone. His entire royal family had been brought to Rome as captives, yet they were granted freedoms that defied every convention of Roman conquest. While the king himself served a 7-year parole, his family members could leave whenever they chose. Most did. His sons Cuthlinus and Cunnan departed almost immediately, one to rule as regent in Britain, the other to study theology. But several family members remained, and they were about to become the most unlikely revolutionaries in Christian history. The family that stayed in Rome faced a terrifying reality. Christianity was a capital offense under Emperor Claudius. The Tiberians and Claudian death decrees meant that anyone professing Christian faith would be executed. Yet these British nobles had already committed their lives to Christ under the guidance of St. Paul himself. As one ancient record puts it, they cast the die and unflinchingly dedicated their lives to the Christian service, knowing full well they would pay with their lives and with their fortunes. In what can only be described as divine irony, Emperor Claudius, the same man who had sworn to exterminate Christianity, became personally captivated by Caractacus's youngest daughter, Gladys. Born in 36 AD, she had been just an infant when Joseph of Arimathea baptized her during his mission to Britain. Now, as a young woman in Rome, her character and extraordinary beauty caught the emperor's attention. What happened next shocked everyone. Claudius adopted Gladys as his own daughter, despite knowing she was an exceptionally devout Christian. The adoption terms, incredibly, did not require her to renounce her faith. The emperor, who was actively persecuting Christians, had just made one his legal daughter. Gladys took the name Claudia and became, overnight, one of the most powerful women in the Roman Empire. This wasn't just unprecedented, it was miraculous. Ancient historians called it the most astounding incident in Christian history, showing how God can use even his bitterest enemies to work out his divine purpose.